Do you want to hear the story of when I got forced to join a cult?
Yes.
Okay, listen to this. So I was 6 years old when all of a sudden someone knocked on the door. And my mom opened the door. And we were atheists. I grew up as an atheist when I was a kid. And someone knocked on the door. My mom opens, and there's these two like very kind ladies, and they had a book in their hand. And they told my mom, "Would you like to learn of the word of the Lord?" And my mom, that's an atheist, she looks at them from top to bottom. She looks at them straight in the eyes, and she says, "No." And I was behind my mom like, "Yeah." And my mom says, "But my kids, on the other hand." So she lets these like cult members come into our house and sit with me and my 3 siblings, and for 2 hours tell us about their God, right? And then they went, and the next week comes and they come back, and once again the story repeats over and over again for several years. So that's how I became Jehovah's Witness, right? And so I grew up as Jehovah's Witness. And the thing was, my mom, she never joined like the cult. She was still an atheist through years of this shit. And one day, like when I was like a teenager, I left the cult. But I was always thinking now as a grown man, I was like, but why did my mom make me and my siblings join the cult but not her? Was it maybe because she wanted to give me the option of learning about religion and then decide if I wanted to be religious or not? Because we didn't live like Jehovah's Witnesses. Because we were celebrating birthdays, we were celebrating Christmas. My parents were beating the shit out of me. And okay, to be honest, the last point, it was actually something that Jehovah's Witnesses do. But I asked my mom, like, "Mom, why did you raise us as Jehovah's Witnesses, but you didn't?" And my mom was like, "You were never Jehovah's Witnesses." I was like, "What do you mean, Mom?" Like for 2 hours every week for several years, I had to sit down there with them and listen to them talk about their God and their Bible and stuff. And Mom was like, "Oh no, my son. You know what happened? What happened was that I was a single mother. I had to work 2 full-time jobs as a cleaner with minimum wage. I had to wake you up every morning. I had to cook for you. I had to make sure that you guys survived. What I saw when those 2 women knocked on my door was that for 2 hours every week, I had free babysitters."